Igor.
What? I said, God damn.
That was very sexual.
Was it right, you think?
That was very... No, do it again. Do it again. Do it again!
I gotta get right, dude.
Alright, do it again.
I said, God damn!
That's better.
That felt
better.
No, man.
Alright, we gotta do it again.
I said, God damn!
Don't do it when I have a heart attack.
That's not... I said, God damn!
That's better.
I said, God damn!
Sing it like you mean it.
That was the one. I like that one. That was the one.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to Rewatch the Movie. I'm Mike, he's Jay, this is Movie News Reactions. This is when I pull up the internet's webs and I tell Jay about a story he doesn't know about. It's a live reaction.
There we go. With you.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. This is, you guys are
the fucking thing sucks!
You're gonna be fucking excited about this one now. This is good shit. This comes from BloodyDisgusting.com. Gotta give the credit where the credit's due.
Bloody Disgusting?
This comes from BloodyDisgusting.com. It's a good horror website, man.
It's a great
It's a good horror website. At long last, there's movement on the resurrection of Friday the 13th franchise.
Pentecostal.
They were jumping on the Halloween day. Let's say Halloween's doing shit. We
John Carpenter already talked about what he didn't like about it, but let's see what they got to say. What's they got to say?
Which has been development hell since Paramount nabbed the rights from Warner Brothers in exchange for Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. Ain't that shit weird?
What?
They traded. Warner Brothers traded Friday the 13th to whoever for the rights to Interstellar.
Well, so I can understand. Yeah. But I mean, I would have given it away.
Skipping the lengthy backstory, the latest is producers Platinum Dunes have been waiting on the first draft from Prisoner scribe Aaron Guzikowski, which was due this month.
He's a prisoner?
Basically what happened is now that they're sending TMNT 2 into theaters, they can start to work on the Friday the 13th franchise, because that's their other one.
Thank God.
And what they say is... it's all good news, as Platinum Dunes' Brad Fuller has not only confirmed that a script has been delivered, but also that they're moving forward with it, reports The Real World. Aaron's story has...
The Real World? Seattle?
Shut up! Aaron's story has great characters, Fuller explained, before revealing that they're going to try and really understand Jason's motivations in this movie. You kind of have to understand Jason Voorhees, so we go back and we kind of start it all over and work our way forward. When asked for clarity on the next Friday the 13th being an origin story, Fuller dropped two bombs. He
had to go to the bathroom.
Drop the bomb. He says origin-ish, but it's an origin that no one's seen before. Obviously, Pamela's there, but it's a little bit different from what you've seen before. You read that correctly. Jason's mother, Pamela, is going to make some sort of appearance in the new incarnation that's still seeking a director. What sort of new take could Guzikowski be attempting, especially if Pamela's involved?
I don't know what.
I'm still dying to know more about Jason's father.
Why are you doing that?
As of this writing, the plan is for Jason to return on Friday, January the 13th, 2017. That's pretty soon, motherfucker!
It's very, very, very soon.
That's pretty soon.
And I like that. That's cool. You know what? Mike and I reviewed the remake Friday the 13th. It wasn't that bad. It was bad, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Better.
I like the idea that they're putting the mother back in because, you know, the original Friday the 13th, it was the mother that caused this chaos and this commotion, and she was the one that was killing everybody, not Jason.
Spoiler!
But if you guys haven't seen it, what the fuck?
What the fuck you doing here?
What are you doing? Where's your life been? When they're saying they're going to add a new twist to it, like, that makes me a little nervous. Like, was Jason, like, kissing his mom?
I mean, Jason's backstory isn't exactly rich and dead.
Well, it's not. Well,
so are you?
It's a little kid that died and drowned in the pool or in the fucking Crystal Lake because the counselors were too busy fucking, understandable, and he died.
As you do.
And he comes back and he kills everybody. He's a spirit. He's a spirit of vengeance. But the fact is, the reason why Friday the 13th was so good, though, the original one, was because it wasn't. You hadn't got to that supernatural shit yet. It was just. Not that I don't love.
Which was fun.
Yeah, I love Jason.
What those movies were.
But the first one was so good. It wasn't so good, but it was good enough to where you could be like, it's kind of like that Psycho feel.
It's one of those things, dude. It's a classic, right? I mean, it's a classic film. Like I love the Friday the 13th franchise. But I'm just being honest. Like I might get hate for this, but I think it's one of those movies that you could go back and remake and actually add something to. I think there's room for improvement on that if you do it right.
If you do it right,
they probably won't. 9 out of 10 times you're gonna fuck that up.
Well,
there's a small glimmer of dick. There's a small glimmer of dick hope in there that it could be better.
There is a small glimmer of dick.
Well,
but here's the thing.
I don't know.
If you go back and like you said, if you remake it right, okay.
Yeah.
But I don't want them to do that shit that they did with Vince Vaughn and shit shot for fucking shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, good. So they're gonna add a little twist and origin to it. But I mean that makes me a little nervous though because you're fucking with something that is beloved by many horror fans. And you're saying a new twist. Like, I don't get that. Like, it's pretty simple. Like, she got pissed off at the counselors for letting her son drown, and she's fucking stalking and killing him. Now, if you're gonna add Jason in, which I love me some hockey masks and some fucking machetes.
I know what they're gonna do.
What are they gonna do?
I know what they're gonna do.
What are they gonna do, psychic man?
Baghead.
You're like the three-eyed crow.
They're gonna bring back
Crow. I said
Baghead.
three-eyed
No,
crow.
I know what they're gonna do. They realize that everybody knows if you remake the movie shot for shot, if you do the regular remake of the movie, everybody's gonna know already, at least fans, that it's Pamela doing it. So this time, I think they're gonna include Pamela in it, but they're gonna have Jason as Jason from the very start, because you want Jason. I mean, when you go to see the movie, you want Jason.
Yeah.
It was a great thing for that first movie, but if they redid it, you'd be like, oh, we know it's gonna be Pamela. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're gonna have Pamela guiding
Fuck
him.
you, Pamela.
Yeah.
Give me Jason.
Fuck you, Pamela. They're going to be having her guide him, which you can't replace her. She was fucking awesome. She was the scariest part about that movie.
Fucking great, yeah.
God rest her soul in peace. She's dead. But
No me los potres.
No me los potres.
I don't know
Cheesy
this.
puffs.
I don't mean to be sacrilegious.
But yeah, I mean, so I think they're going to have Jason be Jason, but they're going to have her in it somehow, and I'm totally down. I just want more. These are so simple to make. You get a machete and a Jason mask, some fucking horny campers, and you go to town, man. What's so fucking hard about that?
All I want to see is titties and some machete slashing.
Titties, some ass. Titties, some ass. Titty. Okay.
Ass. But no, I just want to see that. And like, you know what? If they're gonna start, like, you know, maybe 30 minutes of the movie, it's her. And then after they kill her, they're like, it was this crazy girl, and then Jason rises from the grave.
Yeah, man.
It's simple as that. But now I'm wondering if it's gonna be, if he's gonna get the hockey mask right away, or if it's gonna be like bag on his face like he had in the second
I do
one.
want to. I love Baghead, man. I love Baghead.
It's scarier.
Old Baghead.
No, it's not scarier. It's just it's cooler to know like he was just using whatever was around him.
And it's a nice part of this history. It's a nice part of the story. So I think if you're gonna reboot the whole thing, you gotta have old Baghead
But he was so
in there.
fucking stupid though. Like he was so fucking stupid. I don't think that Jason even made 2 eye holes. He just had that one. So he's like trying to make one. He's like, fuck it, I gotta kill some tits. It could be good. I hope it is. I mean, but then again, I'm going to go in seeing Friday the 13th, which most people will. Not going in saying, hey, it's going to be one of the most, incredibly horrific movie I've ever seen in my life. It's going to scare me for fucking weeks. I love Friday the 13th. Like, don't get me wrong. I fucking love it. But I never watched a Friday the 13th and got scared. I never did.
I'll put it this way.
Because I'll tell you what, I don't camp. I don't do that shit.
I do.
Mosquitoes, fucking scorpions, goddamn... Bernie Sanders, whoever the fuck's gonna be out there.
Sex on a camping trip?
I want to, but
That's why you don't camp.
I never got to go. I never got to go with a girl, so.
And then you get killed by Jason. But no, that's the point. Like, here's the thing. Like, they're gonna redo it, and that's fine. I feel like there should be one of these movies every fucking year. I feel like every fucking year there should be a Freddy, a Michael, and a Jason film. And
Dude,
even if they suck, guess what? Next year they're gonna get another try. And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna suck. But who cares? If we have one of these, they're cheap to fucking make, man. They're easy and they're cheap to fucking make. And we haven't had one in fucking years. It's crazy.
Do you guys ever like feel like we missed out? Like, I mean, we were born in the 80s, but we were raised in the 90s, so we got a little bit of the Michael Myers and Jason stuff back in then, like, Jason Goes to Hell and stuff, but not as frequent as it was in the 80s, because it would have been so badass. Imagine being in the 80s, and like every 2 years or a year, you're gonna be like, what are you gonna see? Like, I'm gonna go see Nightmare on Elm Street.
It was the first fucking
Marvel.
Marvel.
Like, fuck yeah,
yeah.
And then you're like, what are you gonna see? Like, I'm gonna go see Halloween 4.
Well, I guess James Bond was the first Marvel, but it was Marvel.
I mean, and most of them are corny and cheesy, but they're so much fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's a straight up popcorn horror.
The
movie.
more lore and the more stories you add to this, telekinesis, whatever, all that crazy shit they do. There's some really shitty entries in the Jason franchise, and all these franchises are shitty. But it's fun to go back when you've got such a body of work to go back and look at. It's so fun. So when you add that, you're just adding more fun to the fucking.
I think
fire.
that's what you said. Like that's number one. The number one thing about these movies is it's fun. They're fun fucking
just
horror
don't
movies.
fuck up the timeline too much and make it impossible for people to follow and put together.
If they get a director, if the director's smart, like the director's going to realize, like, look, I know people would try to take Jason and make him more scary, make him more like intimidating. He's already intimidating enough. It doesn't really matter. But the fact is, it's hard to do. Like today, nobody fucking like. I mean, people do go camping still, but it's not like the way they used to be back then. Like everybody was going to fucking camp in. I mean, there were like saggy tits everywhere.
Now you gotta have the obligatory. Oh, my phone doesn't.
Yeah, it's a fucking phone. It's like I don't have a cell phone service. Machete slapped to your face, but. Like, just make it fun.
Yeah.
You know what I would do if I would retell the story if I was the director.
What?
I didn't get scared, but there was a moment that my heart almost had an attack. But I would go back. What if they did this?
I'm gay.
Remake it. What if they remake it and they put it in the 70s timeline?
That could be cool.
That'd be cool. I mean, I think
they originally talked about doing that.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but the good news is January 2017. Apparently, we're getting a Jason movie. High hopes be to the gods that it fucking happens. Comment down below, let us know what your all thoughts are. Does this news sound good to you? Does it sound bad to you? Do you not like the idea of going back and doing the origin? Tell us down below because we love to hear what you think. We love your thoughts.
We love your fucks.
Follow us on all those social shits down below. You can find it pretty goddamn easily. And share our shit on
there.
Facebook. We need fucking money. Our lights don't work. There's no air conditioning.
It sucks here.
Jay doesn't have underwear.
I have.
Share our videos.
Their panties. Commando. You sound like the fucking dude from Goonies. Like,
Baby Ruth, remember you. We're like those sad dogs in cages.
Help us.
Comment down below, let us know what your all's thoughts are. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the Wham, click that channel and click some subscribe.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said. I have no
If you're new
idea.
to the channel, click that subscribe button
There
and
you
get
go.
some Wham up in you.
I like it.